Hey guys, it is Colter. I'm over here at Colton's home, Idaho Falls. We just got done putting together a plan for him. So I'll kind of walk you through all the different steps, what we'll be doing. As you can see, I'm hanging out here in the utility room. So I'll start out with what is exposed. So right here you can kind of see we still have some copper drain lines. We talked about it and took a look at its condition, and we will be cutting out the exposed copper here and doing a repipe for them. You can see where someone had come through before and replaced some plastic in between the space there. So we're just going to finish that out for them all the way down to the ground. After that, what we're going to be doing is we're going to jackhammer through here. This wall is not load bearing. They did just put this in, so we'll be able to open that up, expose both of those drains underground, because when we got the camera in there, the bottoms of them had some really bad rust and some holes in them. So we're going to be doing that to get in there and put a new connection for them. It's working better. And then the main pipe goes out of the home, and right on the other side of this wall is a bedroom. No plumbing over there. This is the back of the shower. You can see from that point on, we're going to do a coat sanding through that pipe for them to take out some of that rust that was built up. When we do that, we talked about the possibility of exposing cracks behind any rust mountains or anything like that. And so we will notify him if that is found. And then we also know that, or he is aware that epoxy is something we can use to seal most cracks. So that's the jackhammering and the repipe that we'll be doing there. And then there is an old floor drain over there that we'll be rerouting a pipe for to not utilize anymore. So in the utility room here near the main stack, we're actually going to install a floor drain for him on top of the connections there at the bottom of the pipe. So we'll install a floor drain here, anywhere works for us, and then of course repair the concrete afterwards as well. So far that will be everything we do in the utility room. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to the kitchen drain and show you what's going on in the cabinetry under there. Kind of run through what me and John were able to put together to get everything to flow. This is that floor drain we'll be disconnecting. So here's how our piping from upstairs, from the laundry, and then from this kitchen is coming into the floor. We'll be abandoning this metal drain pipe here. Kind of peek it back there so you can see some. And then I'll show you some of the exposure that comes from the crawl space upstairs. So it runs down into the wall, kind of hiding behind our sink there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna reroute this drain so that it goes through the wall pathway and over towards the bathroom that I'll show you. We'll be making a jackhammer entrance into the floor so that we can tie these drains into the main stack area where we'll already be jackhammering the floor. And go from there. So me and John talked, we're able to put together a plan where we'll kind of reroute that pipe coming from the crawl space upstairs, going through the wall pathway, and then connecting in this kitchen sink down here. We're gonna run it through some of the areas here. There's a 2x6 here. Nothing to side by you guys, thanks. Kind of scoot it back for you to see. So we'll run it behind over here. They'll be coming through the wall pathway with that plan to catch grade. And then the overall goal is just to make it so we're not jackhammering in the kitchen floor here. Here we'll have to do some jackhammering to tie that in, and that's what we'll be doing. We'll run it to this point, and then from there we can jackhammer a pathway behind the toilet to connect that in. And then that's our main stack hiding just right behind the toilet here too, if that helps the perspective of it. So definitely have to have some repairs inside of this flooring for the concrete. And then this is that toilet entrance that goes down and we can use to coat, and or we can coat it as we have everything jackhammered up already. But I'll kind of take it back a little bit wider view so you can see. Somewhere in this vicinity, we'll run it to this wall behind the door, run through the framing that's in that wall, go over through the cabinets, and then get a repipe there. John was also showing me and talking about the method that we could use for at least this drain coming from upstairs. There's a crawl space here we could run it over through and then meet it through the wall over there as well. if that is beneficial for the grade of that pipe. So, no, it's kind of a lot. I want to make sure I went through everything, but if there's any questions, please let me know. We'll go from there. Keeping the destruction in this room for the jackhammering, put coating the rest of the sewer pipe, doing the floor drain installation in the utility room, repiping the main stack up and above us here, and then jackhammering out those bottom 90-degree connections so that we can put new ones in, and then cover the concrete back up everywhere. So let me know if there's any questions, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.